We're watching a developing situation in Oregon where the leader of a militia that had taken over a federal facility has now been arrested. We can confirm Ammon Bundy is in federal custody now, along with a number of other arrests. It happened, we're told, off-site of the Malheur Wildlife Refuge, and that is the place where Ammon Bundy and his group went in and took over occupation on January 2nd. They've been there to protest the re-imprisonment of two ranchers who had been convicted of setting fire to federal land. The ranchers said that they were trying to burn out invasive plants and to cut down on the wildfire threat. They served their time. A judge ordered them back to prison, said that it wasn't enough time. And so Ammon Bundy embraced this cause, took over the Malheur National Wildlife Refuge. In the meanwhile, the ranchers who were imprisoned were trying to distance themselves from Ammon Bundy. And for some 3 weeks, Ammon Bundy and his group have been holding news conferences, demanding that the federal government not only release those ranchers from prison, but also to release grazing rights to the ranchers, saying that the federal government has no rights to come in and control mining rights, mineral rights, and to assess fees on ranchers who let their cattle graze on Bureau of Land Management controlled land. There's Ammon Bundy right there. When I had done an interview with his brother a while back, he said, look, we just think that the government needs to get out and let us profit from the land. Okay, so tonight, federal authorities have been massing there under some pressure from the Oregon governor and local authorities to do something. They've been allowing this group to have the run of the place. They've been coming and going as they please, holding news conferences. They have occupied these federal buildings. And in fact, there was even some concern on the part of employees about the kind of documents that this group could go in and find. We also have been told that a Native American group, a tribe in the area, has been asking the federal government to get involved because they worried about the disruption to Native American burial grounds and also artifacts that had been cataloged there on the Malheur federal facility site. So they go in. We know that there is a major highway outside of Burns, Oregon that has been closed down. Again, that shots have been fired, that Bundy is under arrest along with others, and that law enforcement are going to issue a statement so far. We continue to keep our eye on it. We'll bring you any developments when we learn who's been injured and who's in custody and whether this effectively ends the standoff there in Oregon.